So today we'll be looking at the important points from Andhra Bhasha Bhushanam. Before we look into that, we have to understand that Sanskrit and Magadhi Prakrit were used in inscriptions for matters of administration from the Mahajanapada and Mauryan era, respectively, in Andhra, while Maharashtri Prakrit was used then as a elite language until the end of the first millennium by the time of the Satavahanas, Pallavas, Chalukyas, and was eventually completely replaced by the southern Telugu language after its grammar was formulated in the Andhra Bhasha Bhushanam of Ketana. And a century prior, the language's prosodical meters have been detailed in the Kavijanasrayam, with prior inscriptions suggesting even earlier but unfound traditions as per current knowledge. Nannaya Bhattarka is attributed to have given quality structure to Telugu, similarly, how grammarians wrote grammar for Sanskrit and Prakrit. It is to be noted that the Andhra Sabda Chintamani of Nannaya is not available now and was perhaps never a real work. The Abhagida of Telugu are the Swaras and Vyanjanas with five Vargas, Antastas and Ushmas, as are Yara Lava, Sa Sha Saha. Telugu is said to have six samasas, six sandhis, eight vibhaktis that are case morphemes, which are also can be understood as suffixes. Tatsama Bhasha is the language with Sanskrit vocabulary and Telugu case morphemes. Tadbhava is the language where instead of Sanskrit, Prakrit vocabulary is used and has been referred to as corrupted speech. The language intelligible by people across different lands during all months, seasons, and across temples, family backgrounds, and where economic background and village name do not make a difference. It's a pure Melimi Telugu language. The language that is soothing to hear is the Desi Telugu language used by poets, which makes one's heart's content full. The language that has its various corruptions due to individual bias is the Gramya Telugu language. The refined language that is Sanskrit and its vocabulary is to be used with Telugu vocabulary and some of its case morphemes can as well be used. The Sanskrit vocabulary stands with its own grammar and so does the Telugu vocabulary, which also happens to have its own specific letters like ra, ra, and ra. The Sanskrit e, dirgha ending of names shortens to e in Telugu names. Thus, Vani becomes Vani. The Prathama Vibhakti are do, mu, vu and are applicable to nomenclature. Unending and nu ending nomenclatures respectively, while lu is for plurals. Vadu, Abette, Adi, Manamu, Maluvu, Kakulu are such examples. Anta describes the quantity of the subject. Kugu can indicate the direction of travel, which is also can be understood as the Shashti Vibhakti. Vowels form Atva, Itva, Utva sandhis, where succeeding vowel replaces these in that sandhi. Telugu is the Ajanta Bhasha, or where the words are of vowel ending nature. Terms beginning with vowels may also begin with ya. When Prathama Vibhakti ending meets with Parushas, Gasadada Vadesi Sandhi is seen. Parushas as in Kachata Thapa. Ardha Shunya is representative of Un, and Ni Nu together form accusative case. Cheyuvadu is the Prathama Vibhakti, Cheyuvadanadi Dvitiya, Upakaranambu Tritiya, Jayinchukonuvadu Chaturthi, Bailu, Bayutaku Batta Ainadi Panchami, Unnayandu Shashti, Unikipattu Saptami, Sammukhambu, Veyunadi, Sambodhana Vibhakti. There are Ekavachana and Bahuvachana differences noted in the lieu of Prathama Vibhakti. Ketana praises all people who gave the Vibhakti traditions, who supposedly are described as strong, wealthy, of respectable family background, and anointed with Vidya. In the old language, the plurals ended with ru, therefore, it was Veenru instead of Veedlu. Also, it is seen in Indlu and illu. There is also Anunasika sound seen in the words ending with the respective Varga letters such as Kodungu, Koduku. Ru ending terms are as such Kuturu, Kutullu for plurals. Words ending in nu, such as penu, chenu, have pelu, chelu as plurals. Cheyi, vai, neyi have plurals like chetulu, vatulu, netulu, while rai, reyi, veyi have ralu, relu, velu as plurals. Velu, kalu have velu, kallu as plurals. Words ending in itvam or utvam, such as kaki, turn the last itvam into utvam and have plurals as kakulu, while noun words ending in du, such as pandu, have plural as pallu. The Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami are Cheta, Kai, Valana, Yokka, Andu, while La is used in singular terms like Varulakai to show respect. Words ending in mu have plurals as andamu, andalu. Sambodhana Prathama Vibhakti is marked by O, Ori, Oi, Osi. The Ra or Dirghaswara ending may also be applicable for referring someone. Kodala, Kodallara. Yushmadasmad Padalu constitute Nivu, Miru, Nenu, which are Prathama, and Ninnu, Mimmu, Nannu, Mammu, which are Dvitiya. Samasas, compound terms, are understood by the context of Purva Padartha Pradhana, Uttara Padartha Pradhana, Anya Padartha Pradhana, Ubaya Padartha Pradhana, Sabdas. Purva Padartha Pradhana can be seen in Edamakalu, Pedathala. Uttara Padartha Pradhana can be seen in Nalla Galuvalu, Errapandu. Anya Padartha Pradhana can be seen in Mummatha, that is said three times. Ubaya Padartha Pradhana can be seen in Dwandvas like Annadamulu. The numbers Rendu, Mudu, Nalgu combining with Padi form Irvadi, Muppadi, Nalvadi respectively, which is acceptable, contrasting Yabai, Aravai, Debbai, Enabai, Tombai. Nadu, Nidu, Thanadu describe ownership. Sanskrit terms can form Sandhi with Telugu terms so as to enrich the vocabulary. The verbs have distinction in the Bhuta, Vartamana, Bhavishyatu Kalalu. The suffix ralu applied to Pedadi words describing women of their character forms the Rugagama Sandhi. Ayu au indicate a happening, which is negated by ina suffix to verbs that forms aina, auna in the past. Ketana Kavi then proceeds to tell the need for Telugu grammar as to bring the need for using this musical language for effective compositions, with grammar being the essence of the language, comparing it with Hamsa, separating milk from water.